Well, we've got another one possibly based off of a Korean game show. I have no idea. Let's just dive in and see what happens. This one is called, and I, again, have no idea where this comes from, but BUUT.HJ. The only slight reference I've been able to figure out, or not figure out, but find online, is that it could be from a Korean game show called The Devil's Plan. I don't know. Unfortunately, again, though, no image, no screenshot, no description to this, so I'm just kind of grasping at straws. But I did kind of like the shape. I kind of wanted to see how it would work. I just wish I could figure out where it comes from. But we're going to test it out as usual in a holiday sim with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So with all that said, let's just dive in and see how we can actually connect it to a Korean game show. Or maybe something else? I don't know. Well, Premier League table doesn't look awful. I mean, Liverpool with 80 points, 109 goals is really nice. Aston Villa with 96, and again, a nice number, and 59 points, not so nice of a number, but it's okay so far. Liverpool's domestic cup run makes it all the way to the Carabao Cup final, a 3-0 win over Leicester. In the FA Cup quarterfinal loss there to Manchester United, 0-1 though. But they do make it all the way to the Europa League final, something that I don't think they've done in the last couple of tactic talks that I remember. But 2-1 win over RB Leipzig. So all in all, 2 trophies, a runner-up in the Premier League, not bad. Squad-wise though, they do have some green, which is nice to see at least compared to the last couple of tactics we've tried. 34 goals for Salah, Nunez with 25, as does McAllister. Assists 18 for Diaz, Salah with 17, and then average rating Salah with a 7.33. Aston Villa, on the other hand, not doing nearly as well. Carabao Cup 4th round, you're out against Bournemouth 3-4, and FA Cup 3rd round 5-7 loss to Chelsea. Wow. I mean, look at that. 90 for Washington, 90 plus 5 for Sterling, and 90 plus 9 for Zaniolo. Dang. Unfortunately, though, they can only make it to the Conference League round of 16, losing out to Atalanta. So yeah, overall for this season, nice goal tally, but not much else. Squad, couple in the green, about average for them. Goals, 21 for Ramsey, 18 for Diaby, assists, 16 for Luis, McGinn with 13, and average rating Douglas Luiz with a 7.27. Data hub for Liverpool, attacking-wise, amazing, doing a fantastic job like we love seeing. It says incredible defensively, but they're missing some pieces. They're definitely excelling at others, though. Goals per game, 2.87, very nicely done. 1.63 conceded and 1.67 XG against. A lot higher than usual, though. Aston Villa getting some good attacking numbers as well. Defensively, really low compared to what they usually get. I mean, some higher numbers on the left side, but these right sides is where we're looking at. 2.53 goals per game, 2.18 conceded, 1.98 XG against, a lot higher than usual. Premier League stats though, Liverpool in 2nd with 2.11 points per game, Aston Villa all the way in 7th with 1.55. Most goals, Liverpool with 109, 96 for Aston Villa in 2nd, very well done for both teams. Few shots against, Liverpool in 7th with 412, this is kind of where Aston Villa drop off. Most possession in 4th with Liverpool for 57, most dribbles made in 2nd for Liverpool, 680, Aston Villa making the list in 6th with 612, and most shots for 1st and 2nd, 657 for Liverpool, 607 for Villa. And how does a tactic like this work for Ipswich Town? Well, I mean, they came in 3rd, but only 4 points off of 1st place Leicester, which is very interesting. Unfortunately, that does drop them to the playoffs. Unfortunately, they don't always win the playoffs. So 3rd place, 97 points, 131 goals is actually not a bad season. And if we look at the playoffs, they lose out in the semifinals 6-5 in aggregate to Bristol City. Domestic cups for Ipswich, though, out in the Carabao Cup 4th round, 1-2 to Tottenham, and out immediately in the FA Cup 3rd round, 1-3 to Manchester United. All in all, not the greatest of seasons, but definitely not the worst. Squad-wise, they've got some in the green, which is nice to see. It's a lot more than their average. 26 goals for Connor Chaplin, 17 for Hurst, assists 18 for Wes Burns, Leif Davis with 14, and average rating, Leif Davis, of course, with a 7.27. Championship stats, Ipswich in 3rd with 2.02 points per game. Most goals, of course, in 1st with 136. That does include the playoffs. Most possession in 8th with 55%. Most dribbles made in 6th with 770. And most shots for in 1st with 761. But now onto the tactic itself. Again, I love this shape. It's just an interesting shape. Doesn't seem to work all that well in this case, but we start out with a sweeper keeper in attack, fullbacks on the left and the right in attack, ball playing defender in the central and defend, a DM in defend above him, 2 advanced playmakers in support, inverted wingers on attack on both the left and the right with a trequartista in attack in the center spot and an advanced forward in attack up front. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking width is fairly wide, approach play is pass into space, play out of defense, passing directness is much shorter, tempo is slightly higher, time wasting never, low crosses, work the ball in the box and be more expressive. In transition, counter press, hold shape, distribute quickly and take short kicks. And out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and stop the crosses. So overall, how did it work for our 3 teams? I mean, Ipswich kind of faring the best, I would guess. 3rd place, not too far off first, not bad at all. I think if you take the control of this, as I usually say, you could definitely do a little bit better of a job, do your own match shouts, training transfers, things like that, and possibly you could get that 101 spot, if not a little higher. Liverpool and Aston Villa, yeah, I mean, 2nd place, 80 to Man City's 87. You could possibly get there. I think a lot of the problem with this, to me at least, again, I don't create tactics because I'm just not good at it, but you've got two fullbacks kind of bounding up in attack, but 1 lone ball-playing defender as a center back. I have a feeling that's going to get you some seriously conceded numbers of goals, which probably isn't the greatest. Maybe throw a 2nd center back in there instead of the DM. But, you know, hey, if you can figure this out, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Aston Villa in 7th, 59 points is low, 96 goals is not. So they're definitely scoring a lot, which is nice. I just think they're conceding way too much. It's kind of too open in the back, but that's just my take on it. Have you tried it or something like it? Let us know how it worked for you in the comments below. But here, it was okay. I'm going to leave it there, but that's it for me, Savvy and FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.